name is Subul Rafiq. I'm Engineering Director at AppliedMicro. AppliedMicro addresses three different markets. One is telco products, second is consumer and SMB, and third one is data and enterprise. There are three divisions in AppliedMicro: SoC, processor, and transport. My group handles SoC and the processor division and some of the chips for the transport group. So AppliedMicro is a very different company at this point, and as our CEO says, we are a 500 million startup company. We are very aggressive. We want to take all the challenges and whatever advanced things we can bring into the company, we're trying to put together and be the most competitive company in the industry. To be competitive, we need to have the most compact chip with the smallest possible area available to us, and which gives us the least possible power at the end of the day. AppliedMicro as a company took a leap from 90 nanometer to 40 and 28 nanometer nodes. There are a lot of challenges that come with the 40 and 28 nanometer node. For one, the design rules have become a lot more complicated to handle this. Second, the number of corners have increased significantly. Essentially, overall, the number of corners have increased by 2 to 3x. Our previous implementation methodology and the tool set that we were using had multiple challenges in terms of routing. I mean, for one, we couldn't even route the design completely without any design rule violations. Third, the correlation issue. Once we finish the place and route, how long does it take for us to take the design from place and route stage to the final sign-off quality, time enclosure and extraction as well. Overall area of the chip, of the die, is directly related to the cost that you have for the end product. We are trying to be a green company, and to enable that, I mean, we have to have chips which are basically consume a lot less power. Most of the tools at this time in the industry don't have a very good macro placement engine, and EDI system was one of the top two macro placement engines in the industry. It has one of the biggest capacities compared to all the other five vendors in the industry. We can make fewer hierarchical blocks, and instead of having, let's say, like 30 blocks, 30 sub-hierarchical blocks, now we are able to do the same chip with 5 or 6 hierarchies. And for smaller chips, let's say 3 million instances to 5 million placeable instances, we can implement the whole design flat. Cadence's EDI system enabled us to implement low power efficiently. The capability for the tool to seamlessly handle multiple power domains, and also implement a power grid which takes care of different voltage islands automatically with less intervention from the engineer, was very important to us. What we found was that with EDI solution, we can get a lot less leakage compared to all other vendors, and also the overall dynamic optimization techniques that Cadence EDI system uses resulted in a lot less power, overall chip power, compared to other vendors. At AppliedMicro, we use Virtuoso. So analog team basically uses Virtuoso, and EDI system has capability to import the data directly from Virtuoso into the EDI system for the place and route. So that has helped us quite significantly to integrate that into our flow. EDI system's routing is correct by construction. So you are able to do a litho-aware routing upfront. So at the end of the day, when you run your litho checks, you end up with very few violations. In terms of clock tree implementation, which is one of the major things, especially for the processor implementation, Cadence has this solution of clock mesh that very few in the industry have enabled at this point. The things I like most about Cadence is that they're very open people in terms of technology, in terms of support, in terms of attitude towards things and towards people. The support is real excellent in terms of development, in terms of working together with Cadence to come up with solutions. Going from let's say 40 to 28 and beyond, there are many new things that are coming into the picture at this point, and Cadence is already investing very heavily in terms of R&D on those issues. We adopted RTL compiler and Encounter Conformer last year, and this year we adopted EDI system, and with that we are able to get better time to market and achieve high densities that we could not achieve with the previous implementation methodologies.